Really, Nintendo? Really? Is that what we're doing now? $80 for a Mario Kart game. And Nintendo's just great with this timing, am I right? I mean, the economy is flourishing, and our cost of living is so low right now. On a more serious note, does Nintendo hate us? Because they first tell us that the Switch 2 is going to be $450, which, okay, I get it, we're spending money for the software and hardware improvements. But then they show us Nintendo Game Chat, which they're eventually going to charge us for, because why would I use the free up-to-date software when I would want to spend money on a laggy Discord ripoff? But the most important thing about this console, which I feel like nobody at Nintendo seems to grasp, by the way, is the fact that this is a direct successor to the Switch, which already has a huge install base. So the only way you're going to be able to sell more units is by offering exclusive games. We've seen the third-party support, which looks great, by the way, and maybe even GTA 6 will be able to run on the Switch too, who knows. But Nintendo, you're known for your first-party IPs! They showcased a tech demo game that they're going to charge us on. Who does Nintendo think they are? I don't care if this game is 1 penny. I'm not spending money to play a game that should be included with the console to learn more about that console and its features. And what literally makes me so mad is that Nintendo invented how impactful a free demo game can be with Wii Sports. And you just saw how Astro's Playroom enhanced the launch of the PS5. And yet, you decide people are going to be lining up to cash out on Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour? They really should have made that a pack-in game. In fact, you should have included that wheelchair basketball game in it too, because I think it's a solid game, but again, nothing I would pay money for. You got bland characters and the movement seems too excessive. Like, I feel like it's a damn arm workout to play that game. Moving on, they obviously showed us Mario Kart World, which I really do think is a great game, yet decided to price it at $80. I'll speak on Mario Kart later in the video because I just have way too many thoughts on that. And next, they showed us Kirby Air Riders, which I'm telling you, it's going to be a fantastic game, especially since it's developed by Sakurai. But why would you release another racing game in the same year you're putting out a Mario Kart? Like, you have to be so stupid to do this. You're reviving a game series that hasn't seen a title since 2003, and you're going to let it get overshadowed by your most iconic franchise that also does racing? Like, what have they been doing these past couple of ghost years with the Switch? I personally thought they were spamming these ports because they were developing titles for the new console, but obviously they don't even have enough variety in their games, so they're showing us 2 racing games in the same direct. Like, this really should have been a second or third year release. Like, where's the 3D Mario? Where's the Splatoon? Where's the Mario sports game? They could have done so many other things. Finally, they end things off with a new 3D Donkey Kong, which looks great, by the way, and it looks like the only reasonable game in this entire direct. Not a big fan of the new DK style, definitely prefer the old one, but no real complaints of this game as of yet. Okay, now let's deep dive into Mario Kart World. For 2 weeks leading up to the Mario Kart Direct, Nintendo was hyping this game up, telling us that this showcase would explain in itself why this game is worth $80. And guess what? They didn't explain a damn thing. In fact, let's see what they actually told us. Mario Kart is open world where you can roam around to do challenges without a dedicated story mode. They brought the Fortnite map to Mario Kart. They brought the same exact UI as Mario Kart 8. They created the most weird looking character selection screen where you have to scroll pages of characters with costumes being individualized and not grouped. They let you race as NPC characters like a crab and frog over fan favorites like Diddy Kong, Professor Egad, Funky Kong, or Plessy. They have only 2 battle mode game variations. You can eat food and change outfits during your race. Cool. Doesn't justify an $80 price tag. I think the most dumbest thing that they showed us in that whole direct was that rewind feature. Like, they are literally taking the fun out of the game with that. Mario Kart is a game of chaos and randomness combined with skill. When you randomly get hit with that green shell or mistime your jump or whatever random thing happens, that all plays into the chaos of the game. Rewinding time to fix your mistakes? That just feels like a stupid attempt to prioritize tactics over competitive fun, which is not the point of the game. Honestly, bro, I really hate to be so negative about this because there's so many positives with this game, like the new gliding, the charge jumping, the new tracks, 24 racers, and so much more. This game would have easily met my expectations as the next installment in the franchise, but when your entire audience is telling you to drop the price or talking about how excited they are about the game, you know your marketing and pricing department have failed you. I should have known when Miyamoto and Koizumi didn't even show up to the Switch 2 Direct that the launch was going to be super average. If they don't prioritize more first-party IPs that are affordable, I think this console is cooked just like the Wii U. And to think a person would learn from their previous mistakes. I guess let's just hope for the best for the sake of the console.